Look at your aloe vera. It is just sitting there, same size it was 6 months ago. No new pups, no fresh growth, nothing. And you have tried everything: a sunnier window, less water, a bigger pot. Yet somewhere out there, other people are watching their aloe burst with baby plants from the base, and you are stuck wondering what you are doing differently. Here is the truth. It is not you. Your plant has gone quiet because the soil around it has run out of what it needs. And today, I am going to show you how to wake it back up using something already sitting in your kitchen. Something you almost certainly threw away this morning without thinking twice. This one change flips a switch inside the plant. Keep watching because by the end, you will know exactly what to do, and your aloe will never stall out like this again. When aloe vera stops producing pups, it is not being lazy. It is protecting itself. The roots are compressed. The soil has gone dense and dead. The plant is in full conservation mode, holding on to every resource it has just to stay alive. A plant that is fighting to survive has no interest in making babies. What we need to do is send it a completely different signal. We need the plant to register that conditions have shifted, that there is more than enough to go around, and that it is now safe to start multiplying. But before I show you the ingredient, check one thing right now. Lift your pot. If it feels heavy, your soil is sitting on trapped moisture. Aloe roots held in wet soil will start to break down before a single pup ever has a chance to push through. The soil needs to drain fast and feel loose when you press into it. If yours feels compacted or rock solid, scratch away the top inch before you move forward. Now here it is. The ingredient that completely changes what your aloe vera is capable of is dried coffee grounds. Not fresh ones straight from the machine, not wet ones pulled from the filter, dried ones. Coffee grounds carry nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. These three things are exactly what a stalled aloe needs to shift from survival mode into reproduction mode. Nitrogen specifically is what drives new cell development. It is the direct signal that pushes those first small pup tips up through the base of the plant. The drying step is not optional, and it is not a shortcut you can skip. Wet coffee grounds packed together hold moisture, and in the right conditions they will develop mold right at the crown of your plant where it is most vulnerable. Spread your used grounds out flat on a tray and leave them somewhere dry and sunny until they are completely powdery. Give it a full day. Once they are dry, measure out 2 tablespoons and place them around the outer edge of the base. Keep the grounds away from the main stem itself. Let them sit just inside the rim. Spread loosely. Every time you water, those nutrients get drawn downward into the root zone. Now, the way you water matters here more than most people expect. Small, frequent waterings actually dilute the nutrients before the roots can pull them in. Instead, water deeply once a week. A slow, full soak that reaches the very bottom of the pot. That is what pulls the nitrogen from the coffee grounds down to exactly where the roots are. That is the moment the plant registers the change. That is when it stops defending and starts producing. There is one more piece to this, and it is not optional. Coffee grounds give the plant fuel, but light is what turns that fuel into action. Aloe vera does not want aggressive afternoon sun. That just pulls moisture out faster than the roots can replace it. What it responds to is strong morning light for a few hours, followed by shade for the rest of the day. With that light pattern and the nutrients now available in the soil, the plant's internal signals shift completely. Within 2 to 4 weeks, you will start to see small green points pushing up from the base. That is not random new growth. Those are your pups, and they are coming in strong because the environment you have built is exactly what the plant was waiting for. Now I want to know, what does your aloe vera look like right now? Is it holding steady, Or has it completely stopped doing anything? Drop it in the comments below and tell me what you have already tried. I go through every comment, and I genuinely want to know what is going on with your plant. Once those pups reach the size of your open hand, you can separate them and start entirely new plants from scratch. Running this dried coffee ground routine once every 30 days keeps those new plants building thick, gel-packed leaves, which matters if you are growing aloe for any kind of medicinal use. This is the most consistent natural method I have come across. Something you were about to throw away this morning just became the most valuable input in your garden. Apply this today and pay attention over the next few weeks. If this was useful to you, subscribe, because the next one covers another trick that almost nobody talks about. See you there.